Hey guys, thanks for joining. Got an exciting video for you guys today. We've been constantly getting questions about business, about trucks. Which truck? Ram, Ford, GM. We're actually trying to work a deal right now. Maybe get a GMC Denali HD in the fleet. We'll do some comparison videos. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment below if that's what you want to see us do. But yeah, today's video, we're just going to try to answer some questions. Eric put a bunch of questions together that we've been constantly getting, and I want to do our best to try to answer them and have some fun. So we're going to be doing this a lot more. We're going to try to get some video content out every day, weekly for sure. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions about this episode or any of the episodes, feel free, comment in the video or reach out on our website. We'll always get back to you. And then if you have something that you want us to handle, we'll see what we can do, try to help you out. I hope you enjoy. It's kind of funny because I didn't really need to start my own business. It wasn't something that I ideally wanted to work for somebody that I could work underneath them and help them push their business, and they'd already have all the stuff in motion and we could just blow that up. But it was hard to find, and so I was like, well, I'll go do it myself. The other reason why is because I was doing a lot of before I started FLOATR, I was doing a lot of personal development, a lot of personal development, and I wanted to solidify what I've been learning, and so I felt that this would be the best avenue to do that. But the reality of it is that we don't need any more entrepreneurs. That's entrepreneurs typically end up being solopreneurs. I think it's like $78,000 is the average income of an entrepreneur, and that's not money. I would have never left my job. I made more at my job than what it would make to be an average entrepreneur, and that's probably even before tax. So I decided that, okay, if I'm going to do this, or when I decide I'm going to do it, I'm like, I got to do it, and I got to do it in a big way. I don't want to be just a solopreneur. I didn't want to just be me in a truck. I knew then that I wanted to scale it and make a business out of it. I think in my first 2 months, I had bought my second truck right away. Like, I was ready to expand. Most people want to be an entrepreneur, but really what I believe is you should strive to be what's called an entrepreneur, where you'd go in, help take a guy like me that wants to take a business and blow it up, and help them blow it up, and with the entrepreneur mindset. And that's really what we need more of is entrepreneurs rather than entrepreneurs. There's lots of guys out there doing the solopreneur type thing, and that's prison as far as I'm concerned. That's tough. I get it all the time. Oh, you must be stressed, and I'd be stressed if there was only 2 or 3 of us. The fact that I think we got 14 people on staff right now, that like, I have your everyday stress of business. There's little things you get stressed about, but generally speaking, I'm not stressed at all. And I can take a day off and go with the kids and do something, and my business doesn't fall apart. It doesn't really necessarily need me every single day. And that's what I believe an entrepreneur is. Most people trade time for money, and you want to get on the other side of that where you can use money and trade it for time. But I'm not even anywhere near where I want to be on that yet, but I do have a little bit more of that. Probably the number one thing, and this is probably why most entrepreneurs struggle, is I was blessed to find a mentor that helped me understand the importance, first and foremost, of financial literacy. You got to get your money game right. If you want to play the entrepreneur, do business, you got to get your money mindset right. And you guys hear me talk about it all the time. You got to get the money thing figured out, or else it's torture. And like, I don't know, you could be making 60, 70, 80 grand a year and struggle with money. If you go and bang out $2 or $3 million business, you're probably going to multiply your struggles, or it's just going to be a fight. First million, for sure, hands down, I can tell you it was the hardest to make. The first million was hard, but after that, it has different challenges, but it is easier. You got more resources. I would only recommend what I've done. I would find a mentor that you can look up to and that has their game on and that is blowing up. And I would definitely read books, get some mentorship, and then get the money thing, because that's what you're going to need first and foremost. It's funny. So here's a funny thing. People say, oh, it takes money to make money. I disagree. You do need money, but it actually takes courage. And in order to get that courage, you got to invest in you. So a lot of people ask you, oh, what's the best investment? I always say invest in yourself. First and foremost, invest in yourself, because then that'll start helping you with the doubt, because then you'll start if you're reading books, doing podcasts. I would recommend don't chase a whole bunch of mentors. Find one or two that resonate with you and lean into them. But you got to invest in you to get your self-confidence, so that you have the belief in yourself, the self-confidence. Then the doubt, like I've been lucky maybe, but I don't get scared of all the encounterments all the challenges in the business. It doesn't really stress me out. I believe in all the stuff I've been training on, and all the investments I made myself are going to always pay off, and that'll make good decisions. Hopefully you guys find some value in some of these. We got a lot more to do, a lot more topic. We could go on for hours and hours about all these different things and more in depth. We're trying to give these to you more like a point form thing, but if there's anything in particular you want us to expand on, feel free, comment below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's see if we can we'll extract some information out of me and see if it can help, and we're going to do different things. One of the things I find was exciting is doing the Ford and the Ram comparisons. We're going to do a bunch more of those. Like I was saying in the intro, we're looking at maybe trying to get a GMC in the fleet. I don't personally want that. I don't really want a GMC, but so sorry for all you GMC lovers. But I honestly don't think it'll stand up, but we're going to try it, and especially if that's what you guys would like to see, we'll definitely push for that, and we'll do a lineup of all three of them, and we'll put them to work, because at the end of the day, we probably test our trucks more than anybody out there, just because of the sheer scale of how many we have. I think right now we're at over 1.5 million verifiable kilometers on Ram trucks. So we've tested them. Our empty trailers weigh 9,000 pounds. So it's like the things, we have a truck right now that's only got 1,800 kilometers of no trailer towing, and it's got 100,000 K on it. So we test them, we put them through work. We don't abuse them, but we do work them. So I would love to see what you guys think of that. If we can put a GMC in the fleet, and we'll see how they hold up. If you enjoy, and stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe. Thank you.